Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to our latest catch up. We are catching up with volleyball here at UNCG. And in addition to head coach Corey Carlin, I have Jenna Wiggs, I have Ray B, and I have Gabby McHugh here with me. And we're going to talk all things UNCG volleyball. Ladies, how are you doing today?
Good.
Good.
No complaints.
How are you doing, Rob?
Awesome. Thanks for taking the time to be with us today. We are excited to chat with you all. Coach, how are you doing?
I'm doing well, Rob. Appreciate the time.
Awesome. And so we'll just hop right into it. Obviously, it's October, is late October is homecoming week. In the normal world, in the pre-COVID world, we would be deep into our season right now. Obviously, that's not the case. But Coach, how have you kept the team spirits up? How's things been in practices so far?
I've been really impressed with our young ladies. There's so much going on right now in our world. Not just COVID related, social issues. We still have to go to class, be academically minded, be health minded, and to train and to get back in the gym and really focus on improving and being competitive every day when we don't have matches. That's a real challenge. And I think our young ladies have really embraced that and done really well. So I'm pleased with where we are so far.
And for the athletes, what have some of those challenges been in relation to, obviously, so we'll just take everybody, let's rewind. August, you guys, I would imagine you guys had a feeling that the fall would be postponed, but take me through the emotion and take me through the moment when it became a reality. Ray, I'll start with you here. What were your what went through your mind when, it became a reality that we're not playing volleyball this fall?
Yeah, obviously it was upsetting just because we're looking forward to improving in the spring. I started volleyball pretty late, so I was kind of excited to use spring as my time to catch up and learn the systems and really connect with the team. And obviously I didn't get that. So of course it was a little downer, but coming back strong this season.
And then, Jenna and Gabby, just obviously learning you all and getting to know you all, you guys are pretty positive young ladies. How were you able to turn the disappointment of not playing in the fall into something galvanizing and something positive for not only you, but for the program?
I think just because our spring season did get cut short and we had to go home early, we were away from all of our teammates. I think getting back in the gym, all of us were just hungry to get back in the gym that whether we had a season or not, we were just happy to be back in the gym, back with each other, being able to play the sport that we love. I think that's one of the real reasons why we all are still so positive is even though we may not have be competing this fall, there's still hope that we could compete this spring and we're still in the gym. So
Yeah, I agree. Just to piggyback off that, just the opportunity to even be here, I think is a blessing. And I think it's definitely been hard times, but just realizing that a lot of other people are going through a lot tougher times. I mean, we have it pretty good here. We get to play the sport we love. We get to get an education. So just kind of reminding that, remembering that every day, I think it's something that's stuck with us, and just keeping each other up. When we see somebody's down, we just keep our teammates positive, and just knowing that we're blessed to be here. We're grateful.
Yeah, and you guys have, your thought process and the way you've handled this has been very refreshing and is very energizing. As a coach, how easy does this make it for you to be able to lead this team when you know that they're resilient and they have positive attitudes every day?
Oh, it's huge. It's huge. You think about an experience that you're going to have, whether it's college athletics, a family dynamic, or just professional experience. The people that you're around every day influence that experience. I'm just really blessed to have the quality and the character young ladies that we have on this team. you know, and we understand not every day is going to be roses, right? There's going to be hard days. There's going to be days where it feels heavy. And, you know, that's one of the silver linings to college athletics is you get to be a part of a team that goes through those things together. You know, we can support each other through that. And if we do that well, then we're all going to come out strong on the other side. So I've always been really blessed with this group since I've been at UNCG. You know, this year with the girls coming in with all the adversity that they've had to face. And, you know, Gabby hit the nail on the head about just getting back in the gym and kind of having that time when we've been apart for so long, you know, and Gray mentioned about galvanizing, you know, missing that time in the spring, but having that time together with team chemistry and bonding. And, you know, all those things are important, Rob. And to have that bear fruit over the last several weeks, it's been really huge. And I couldn't be more proud of the girls for sure.
That's that's great. And you know, one of the most interesting things about this semester, I think we're all getting used to it, or maybe you never get used to it. But obviously, we've all, you know, fortunately for us right now, we're all in our offices, we're all socially distant, we're all, you know, not around one another, so we get to look normal. But you know, face coverings, you know, we've all had to adjust. Obviously, I've come in the gym, I see you all practicing in your face coverings. Just talk about that adjustment for you all. How's that adjustment been as far as just, you know, kind of the new normal with face coverings? We can start with you, Jenna.
Yeah, I am just like a really expressive person, and I love to see people smile, and I love to smile at people. So for me, I just don't like the whole like impersonal part, that we can't be super personal with people. So that's been tough for me to adjust to. Obviously, we're wearing them in the weight room when we're lifting. So that's just been hard because Coach Gabo does not take it easy on us. We're lifting hard weights, lifting heavy weights. And so, I mean, I think it's definitely difficult, but I think it's something that we've overcame and kind of have gotten used to. I think the beginning, some of us didn't really want to wear them, but now it's just the new normal, like you said. We're getting used to it and just having to do what we have to do just to keep our team safe and everybody else around us safe.
Yeah, and it's really interesting. You mentioned, obviously you mentioned the weight room, and Gabby or Gray, I can ask you guys, because obviously one of the things I've heard is that obviously the speed, strength, and conditioning center is night and day from last year. What did it mean to you all? And I'll either Gray or Gabby can answer. What did it mean to you to be able to not only be the first team in to use that space, but you know, as an athlete and knowing that we have that type of support to make that space possible? What does that mean to you guys?
I think it's amazing that we have all the support from donors and alumni that donate their time and their money to make sure that our program continues to get stronger every year that we grow. And the fact that they invest, like, long after they're not student athletes here, that they're still willing to support us and want to make sure that UNCG is a top school and the athletes are strong and healthy. It just means a lot that everyone is so supportive and caring towards us.
Yeah, that's also, I think that, you know, obviously we all know that space is transformational. And speaking of transformational, you all, you know, not too long ago, did a really powerful, impactful video on voting, Black Lives Matter, social injustice. Just take people through the background and why that was important for UNCG volleyball to put that put that message out there.
I can go. I think that it's definitely a difficult time that we're all living through and experiencing right now. And we just wanted to come out there and put something out there that shows how we feel about the situation and what we stand for, and knowing that the things that have happened are not okay. And we want that to be known, that racial injustices are not okay. And just basically that we support everyone. We're there for everybody, whether that's our own teammates, another student athlete, or somebody who we might not even know. So I think us three were actually in charge of the video, and just being able to be alongside of Gabby and Gray and just talk through things, even when we were coming up with what we wanted to say. We had some really great conversations, and that's how people get educated, is by having conversations like that. So I think that it was a really cool experience to be a part of, and I was grateful to be able to help out with it.
How about you, Gray?
Yeah, I think as a Black student athlete, it was really important to me to have my teammates like behind me and making sure that like they have my back no matter what. So I really enjoyed the video, and I thought it was really impactful.
And Gabby, what were your thoughts about it? What was your thoughts when you saw the final product?
When I saw the final product, I was just super happy for our team that we could all come together and support our teammates and support others across the nation that are going through these injustices. And I just think that us putting our voice out there, UNCG Volleyball, putting what we believe out there can make a difference, because the more people that say something, the more people that do something about it, the more that there is going to be change. So I think that by doing that, we've done a small part in the big picture, and I think that that's really important.
Yeah, and again, I think the video was well done, well received, and I thought the message was so on point and very powerful. So we're gonna begin to wind down, and we'll kind of take it back a little bit. Obviously, it's a little heavy, which is fine, which is great. Sitting here talking with UNCG Volleyball here for a catch up, and the volleyball. I will say the volleyball team is scheduled to compete in the spring. There's some rumblings that a schedule is starting to take shape. I'm sure a coach can't confirm or deny any of those rumors that the schedule is beginning to take shape there, but something's happening that so the spring semester will have some volleyball here at UNCG. And just on a lighter note, one of the things I know is just looking at the roster, a lot of you all are from different parts of the United States. Obviously, Jenny, you're from Florida. Gray, you're from Georgia. Gabby, you're from Indy. How nice is it to be part of a roster that's very diverse, not just in terms of race, but just in terms of the differences in the country?
I love it. I mean, coming from a small town in the Midwest, there's not much diversity. There's not many people want to move from nice places like Florida or Georgia in the South, and nobody wants to move up north where it's cold. So it's great just getting to have friends that are from all over, that have different backgrounds, different cultures, different accents. It was a big change for me coming down here and hearing y'all all the time instead of you guys. So
That's funny. Yeah, I love it too. I love it in North Carolina, honestly. Florida has my heart, but I'm just grateful to be able to be here. And like Gabby said, it's really cool to see like how we're all from different parts of the state. Some are even from different countries, which is really cool. And I've already been like talking with my roommates how we're all going to go visit each other's hometowns. So I want everybody to come to my hometown because I just think it's the best. But yeah, it's really awesome.
And speaking of visiting and traveling, we'll end on this note. We'll take it back to Corey, your head coach, because obviously he's recruited all these places. Coach, when you weren't recruiting across the United States, what's the most exciting trip that you take this summer?
Well, actually, March, we really haven't been out recruiting. So, COVID has really just shut down everything. And that's just been the new normal. you know, for college athletics and college coaches across the country is we've really shifted to, you know, virtual recruiting and film and virtual tours, virtual visits, doing things, you know, virtually. So unfortunately, no exciting trips have happened for quite a while. We hope that changes in the spring. We'll see.
Gotcha. Well, well, ladies, as always, it's a pleasure. As always, speaking with you all. Every time I see you all, you guys make my day. So, you know, just being on this Zoom with you all is has been a blessing. And you know, obviously, I see the work that you guys are putting in faithfully and consistently in the weight room, in the gym, and I know that it will pay off once the season begins. So at this point, ladies and gentlemen, we are checking out of our volleyball catch-up. We had some great times with Gabby McHugh, Gray Bree, and Jenna Wiggs, and Coach Carlin. I want to thank you all for your time today.
Yeah, of course.
you.
Thanks for having us.
You're welcome.